Welcome back to the channel. Another little video here. The exhaust on Project F Beater sounds absolutely horrible the last few days. So that sounds really bad, right? Well, it's been doing that for a couple days and getting considerably worse every single day I drive it. Actually, today, I didn't even drive it. It was just so annoying. So we'll go underneath there and see exactly what's wrong with the exhaust or the muffler. I know it's the muffler, and I'll show you. But I'm going to replace it with this, a Walker Sound Effects 18235. So if you're ever wondering what a Walker Sound FX 18235 muffler sounds on a V6 F body, you're in store, because that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to install this muffler. So let's take a look at the condition of the existing muffler, and you'll see what's exactly making all that noise. All right, underneath the car you can see exactly what's making all that noise. The muffler is totally coming apart. Wow. That muffler is delaminating from the outside. I guess all the weld or the seam here is rotten. Tailpipe looks okay. It's welded on though, which sucks, so I'm gonna have to take that off. And these tailpipes are like unobtainium apparently. But we're gonna put a new muffler in this thing. Oh, that's gonna be fun. This is also leaking down in here. There's a big split in, I guess, the inner case. This is the outer case, whatever. Wonder what muffler that was. Anyways, I could theoretically see the muffler by ripping this off. But anyways, there's a problem. This is rattling around, and there's a hole in the muffler, so, or a big crack, so it's got to come out. Well, I think the best approach here is to just turn around and run. But I can't do that, so I'm gonna probably cut this off as close to the muffler as I can with maybe a Sawzall, and then you can take this clamp off. This will just bust right off as soon as I try to loosen those, and then get rid of the muffler portion that's on here. But if someone's welded it, which there's going to be some grinding involved and maybe some chiseling and all sorts of fun stuff. And then the tailpipe is the same, and there's no clamp. It's fully welded on. So, oh, the joys of working on old rusty mufflers on old junky cars. All right, I need a longer blade, because that's not gonna work. All right, now we're cooking with the gas. I'm gonna actually cut this side off first, because the clamp here, not the clamp, the hanger here doesn't look very good. The rubber part of the hanger is kind of not so great. So if I cut it off over there, the whole muffler is going to swing down, stress that hanger. So I'll cut it off on this side first. And then we'll go back to the other side. And away we go. There we go. It's nice to have a brand new blade as well. And that's, oh, I'm cutting into the case there. That's why. Maybe just push that down a little bit. I'll finish my cut. Come on, baby. It's got to be done. Go this way then? Sure, why not? Jeez. Maybe a lift would help. Okay, now the muffler's cut off. You know we got to start this thing without a muffler on it, don't we? I mean, it's a V6. It's not going to sound good, but let's start it and give it a little rev with no muffler whatsoever. Why not? That is just stupidly loud. Like, I didn't even rev it that high. That is disgustingly loud. Some people would actually drive it like that. They'd probably straight pipe this thing. Don't do that, okay? That is uncalled for. So let's get that muffler on and quieten this thing down. So I'm using a chisel. I'm kind of going around the end there and separating the muffler flange from the actual mid pipe, I guess you'd call it. It's coming off pretty good, so I'll just pry that off. Hopefully the muffler slides on. This other side might be a challenge here. We'll see it, but it's not welded on the end. It's welded back about 1 inch, so I should be able to go from the end and do the same thing. And with a little bit of careful chiseling, you end up with something like this. Let's see if I can put the light down. So this whole thing just kind of slid right off. You can see where I was chiseling it from the bottom around, and this was the end going into the muffler. So a little easier with the light to see, but yeah, that whole piece came right off. So hopefully the muffler slides on right there, but if it don't, I can just go and clean up that diameter a little bit. So let's do a test fit. Test fit of the muffler. Oh yes, perfect. So there's our muffler. Now we just got to get the tailpipe side, and we'll put a clamp on there, and maybe we'll put a couple tack welds. Is this metal? I mean, is it metal? Duh. Is this stainless steel, or is that ferrous? Is that something I can weld with my MIG? Let's take a look. Oh yeah, that's steel. I thought so. Some of these cars came with stainless exhausts. I guess not the V6 model. This is the base model, isn't it? So yeah, we're good to go. We just got to the other side on the tailpipe now. All right, well, the tailpipe's a different story. I'm not gonna be able to separate the two pieces because somebody actually knew how to weld and welded the whole thing. Must have been a different person, but we're gonna go in with the flap wheel and try to clean this all up here and see if we can slide this off in one piece. So let's get the flap wheeling. Flip flops, David Freiberger, eat your heart out. All right, after a lot of grinding, I ended up with this. Not very pretty, but it's enough of a taper to fit into the muffler slightly, and then I got a welder. I'm going to weld it. I tried to separate the two skins, or the two, you know, the muffler flange that was cut off and the tailpipe, but it's really hard to do here. But yeah, we're going to end up welding that guy. So it's just enough to fit inside the outlet of the muffler, and then from there I'll position and tack it, and then I'll weld everything off the car. Okay, well, here we go. I got the tailpipe in. I had to really massacre that thing to get it in there. Don't look at the welds. I'm a wrench turner. I'm not a welder. So it's solid though. It's not going anywhere. And over here we got our clamp. So we just got to tighten this up. And I'll put a tack or two here, I think, just for the hell of it. And then we'll fire her up. But it looks fairly level under the car. That block of wood is just supporting it until I get that torqued up and welded up. But yeah, tailpipe was a pain. These are like unobtainable in Canada here, so I didn't want to have to go and get another one, which I probably could from the States, because I need this tomorrow. So I'm doing this all in, I don't know, a couple hours in my garage. I need to drive this thing. So anyways, tighten it up, tack weld, start it up, and see what it sounds like. Well, if you've made it to this point in the video, that means you're down for sound clips, so let's go! Okay, in car with the window down, I'm gonna get on it. That sounds pretty good, actually. Let's hear it from the outside now. All right, well, that's the end of this video. So that's what a Walker 18235, double check. Yeah, 18235 sound FX muffler sounds like on your 1995, 96 to 2002 3.8 liter Camaro or Firebird. So I did this install in like 2 and a bit hours in my driveway. It's super easy. It's basically a direct fit muffler. A garage can probably do this in like an hour. Otherwise, the sound is pretty good. It sounds a little bit louder than stock, which is what they claim, and I think it's given this thing a nice little snarl, but not too loud because, you know, as you saw without a muffler, that thing is horrendous without a good exhaust. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked the video. Please do the 4 things: like, comment, share, and subscribe. Or if not, just do something. Work on your beater. Keep it on the road. Take care. See you in the next video. Bye for now.